The alien fleet hung in the blackness of space like a constellation of steel predators, each warship bristling with weapons designed to crush entire planets. Inside the flagship Zyrath, commanders paced the observation deck, their multi-limbed forms shimmering under the pale glow of the tactical displays. "Reports confirm activity on Sector 9, hissed Commander Thrill, his compound eyes narrowing. "A primitive human colony? Hardly worth our attention." Another, younger officer, Clearin, tilted his head. "They've been sending probes. Sensors show small craft approaching the perimeter. It's unusual, highly coordinated." Thrill snorted. "Coordination. Humans. Preposterous. Our fleets could annihilate them in hours." Unknown to them, a human stealth craft, barely larger than a transport pod, slipped through the asteroid belts surrounding the alien-occupied world. Its hull was coated in adaptive camouflage, shimmering like liquid mercury. Inside, 4 humans sat in tense silence, checking instruments and preparing for the operation. Lieutenant Mara Vance, the team leader, whispered into her comms. "Sensors confirm the weapon facility's coordinates. This is it. Remember, in and out, no heroics, just data." The craft glided past alien sensors as if they didn't exist. One moment, a patrol ship swept past their hiding spot. The next, the humans were gone, leaving only a ghostly distortion behind. Every move had been meticulously calculated, yet required instinct and improvisation, a hallmark of human ingenuity. They landed on the planet's surface, an industrial wasteland dominated by towering spires and energy pylons. The aliens had fortified every perimeter, yet the humans slipped through cracks in shadows, using small drones and holographic decoys to mislead guards. A patrol rounded a corner just as Corporal Jensen triggered a hologram of a human figure running in the opposite direction. The alien soldiers halted, their multi-limbed forms stiff with confusion. By the time they recalibrated, the real humans were already inside the facility's lower levels. Mara crouched behind a metal conduit, whispering into her comms, eyes on the schematics. "This is unbelievable." The team moved quickly, downloading critical weapon blueprints onto portable drives. Every corner brought new tension. Laser turrets hummed, security drones patrolled, yet the humans adapted on the fly. Mara disabled a drone with a pulse from a jury-rigged device. Jensen hacked a locked door using a repurposed alien datapad. And the youngest, Technician Lin, used a chemical flare to mask their trail from motion sensors. Back on the flagship, alien commanders stared at the displays in growing unease. "Something infiltrated the weapon facility," Thrill growled, clicking through the feed. "How is this possible?" Clearin's voice trembled. "It can't be humans. They're too small, too weak. This must be some sabotage squad from another empire." Thrill's compound eyes narrowed. "Investigate. Destroy. We will not be embarrassed by primitive species." But it was too late. The humans had slipped back into the shadows, leaving no trace but the downloaded schematics and a rising sense of panic among the alien commanders. In the void of space, Lieutenant Mara's voice crackled in the comms. "Mission accomplished. Heading home. And they'll never see us coming." The alien commanders were in disbelief. Every feed, every report confirmed it. Someone had penetrated the heart of their weapon facility and walked away unscathed. The pride of the Zyrath fleet was wounded, and arrogance gave way to unease. "They must be a saboteur unit from some rival empire," Clyron muttered, pacing the command deck. "Humans? No, impossible. They couldn't accomplish this." Thrill's multi-limbed form tightened as he clenched the rail. "Investigate immediately. Mobilize the strike squads. Hunt them down. Meanwhile, on the barren, rocky surface of the alien-controlled planet, the human Recon team moved like shadows among the twisted metal spires. The stolen schematics revealed a weakness, a specific energy node that powered the alien weapon. Destroying it would cripple their system for months. But first, they had to survive. Lieutenant Mara Vance surveyed the patrol routes. "We're outnumbered, but that's our advantage. They expect strength. We give them chaos." Using makeshift decoys and improvised traps, the humans turned the aliens' own technology against them. Corporal Jensen rigged a drone to explode in midair, scattering shards that disabled enemy sensors. Technician Lin hacked a security turret to fire blanks down a corridor, forcing an alien squad to retreat. Every move was a blend of instinct, creativity, and calculated risk. The first encounter came sooner than expected. A 4-alien strike team cornered Mara's unit in a narrow industrial corridor. They had superior weapons and armor, but the humans didn't panic. Instead, Mara signaled her team and they sprang the trap. Flash charges blinded the aliens, smoke bombs filled the corridor, and a sudden explosion forced the invaders back. One alien, confused and disoriented, stumbled into a pit trap, leaving the others scrambling to regroup. High above, the alien commanders watched, baffled. Their tactics, it's not brute force, it's strategy, precision. They adapt. Back on the ground, Mara downloaded more intel, feeding it into encrypted drives. Each successful maneuver left the team exhilarated but wary. This was only the beginning. "Remember," Mara murmured, eyes scanning the horizon, "they'll throw everything at us now. We can't be predictable." As night fell on the alien world, the Recon team used the shadows to their advantage, slipping past reinforced checkpoints and electronic patrols. They left behind signs of their presence, small sabotage markers, and a few alien casualties, a clear message to the commanders. Humans were here, and they were more formidable than anyone could have imagined. In the flagship, Thrill slammed Claude Lim onto the console. "It can't be humans. Their numbers are too small. Yet, look at the damage." Clyron's voice trembled. "Every calculated move, every escape. They think like predators. They adapt instantly. They are unlike any species we have faced." And in the shadows of the planet below, Mara's team prepared their next strike, carrying the stolen schematics and a growing confidence. The humans weren't just surviving. They were turning the hunt into a war of wits, and the alien commanders were beginning to fear the unpredictable. The alien fleet's command decks were tense with disbelief. Reports of destroyed supply convoys and disabled defense systems poured in. Commander Thrill's claws clenched around the rail of the observation platform as he stared at the schematics left behind by the intruders. "It cannot be humans," he growled. "No species this primitive could plan, improvise, and execute with such precision." Clyron's compound eyes widened. "Every strike is calculated, every movement anticipated. They are a storm contained in a handful of beings." On the planet's surface, Lieutenant Mara Vance and her team were preparing their next assault. Using the intel they had stolen, they identified key alien supply lines and communication hubs. With careful planning, they could disrupt the alien war machine without engaging in a full-scale battle. Jensen smiled as he adjusted a repurposed alien drone. "They think they've cornered us. Let's show them chaos has a face." The humans set their trap with meticulous precision. Explosives were hidden in supply crates, drones were hacked to create false patrol signals, and environmental hazards, acidic waste flows, unstable platforms, and jagged terrain were used as weapons. Every step was calculated to maximize confusion among the alien forces. The first wave of alien troops arrived, expecting an easy victory, but the humans moved like shadows, striking unpredictably. A squad of aliens rounded a corner only to find the floor beneath them collapsing into a pit. Another team was lured into a tunnel where hacked turrets opened fire from above. In minutes, the humans dismantled entire patrols without being directly exposed. High in orbit, Thrill and Clyron watched their feed in horror. It's unreal," Thrill hissed. "They are outnumbered, yet every encounter ends with our losses." The humans' ingenuity extended beyond traps. Lin used a captured alien communications array to send false orders, turning alien squads against one another. Jensen improvised a makeshift EMP pulse from salvaged equipment, temporarily disabling heavy artillery on the enemy side. Mara orchestrated every move with precision, predicting enemy reactions as though reading their minds. By nightfall, the alien supply route was in ruins. Convoys had been destroyed, patrols scattered, and alien morale was crumbling. The alien commanders had no idea how a handful of humans could inflict such damage. Clyron turned to Thrill, voice low. "All of this from humans? They are not just soldiers. They are predators in intellect and will." Thrill's compound eyes narrowed, a rare shadow of respect crossing his face. "We underestimated them. This isn't a skirmish. It's a revelation. Prepare the fleet for a full engagement. I want these humans eliminated." But the humans had anticipated this. They transmitted one final message to the alien fleet, an encrypted signal showing the human position, daring the aliens to attack, and setting the stage for a decisive confrontation. As the humans moved into position for the final strike, they knew one thing for certain. The next engagement would determine the fate of the alien fleet's dominance in this sector. Yet they were confident in one undeniable truth. Human ingenuity, adaptability, and courage could turn the smallest team into a force that could challenge empires. And somewhere on the flagship, alien commanders whispered in stunned disbelief. It was just a human recon team? The alien fleet descended in full force, dark silhouettes blotting out the stars. Commander Thrill's claws drummed against the command console as he surveyed the sector. Every report confirmed it. The humans had not only survived, but they had crippled supply convoys, disrupted communications, and evaded capture at every turn. "They cannot be allowed to escape this time," Thrill growled. "Prepare the strike fleet. Destroy them." Above the planet, Maravance's recon team waited in their hidden orbital platform. They knew the aliens expected a desperate escape, but the humans had another plan. Using stolen alien schematics and hacked systems, they had rigged the orbital debris, satellites, and even automated defense drones to create a massive web of traps. Jensen grinned as he adjusted a hacked targeting array. "They're coming right into our backyard." When the alien fleet surged forward, confident in their overwhelming firepower, the humans struck. Debris and explosives rained down, cutting off escape routes and forcing the alien ships into narrow choke points. Drones activated on all frequencies, creating phantom signatures that scattered the alien formations. On the planet's surface, Mara's team moved like phantoms. Using their small size and superior tactics, they took down patrols before the aliens even realized they were under attack. Lin triggered a series of electronic pulses, causing alien energy shields to collapse at critical moments. while Jensen improvised portable disruptors to disable heavy weaponry. Thriel watched helplessly from the flagship. How? How is this possible? They are outnumbered 10-1, and yet... Every human maneuver was unpredictable, each strike coordinated with flawless timing. Explosions rocked the alien supply convoys, while false signals caused alien squads to fire on each other. Mara herself led a daring assault on a communication tower, ensuring that the alien commanders could not coordinate their fleets effectively. Finally, the humans lured the alien flagship into a trap. The orbital platform triggered a chain reaction, causing the flagship to narrowly avoid a catastrophic collision with debris, while sustaining critical damage. The remaining alien ships, stunned and disoriented, began a chaotic retreat. Thriel's compound eyes widened in disbelief. We underestimated them, entirely. These humans, they are not a minor threat. They are remarkable. Mara watched from orbit as the last alien vessel fled, her team exhausted but triumphant. Mission accomplished, and they'll never forget it. Back on Earth, or their homeworld, the humans returned as heroes. Their small recon team had achieved the impossible, outwitting a technologically superior foe, surviving against overwhelming odds, and earning the galaxy's first true respect for humanity's ingenuity, adaptability, and courage. In alien command centers across the sector, reports circulated in disbelief. Notes scrolled in the margins of tactical logs read the same thing. It was just a human recon team. It was a simple phrase, but it carried weight. The galaxy would never underestimate humans again. And somewhere in the stars, Mara smiled, knowing that the smallest team, armed with intelligence, courage, and creativity, had shown that the human spirit was perhaps the most formidable force of all.